But there was great characters around at that time, you growing up.
Oh, Christ, there were. There'd be 6 or 7 in every night, and they telling ghost stories. I used to be afraid to go to bed.
There was no pubs much that time.
There was no pubs at all. But you had Martin Gavin. You didn't know Martin, did you? He came down working in the Shanakyle, and he went into Kindy's. And he said to Mrs. Kennedy, I don't mind, he said, where the food is, once there's no flares in the house. Did he hear you that time? Well, there was one flare in the house, she and we killed him when ago, there's no more left. So he got up in the morning, and when he came down, and she well, how did you sleep last night? Do you know that flare you killed yesterday evening, man? There was millions at his funeral. Oh, did he hear you that time? You remember him, darling? Don't ashamed to talk about. But anyway, he moved on somewhere else. He couldn't stick him. And where he went, it was 3 times his bed. But this morning at 6 anyway, didn't he jump out of bed? Not nanny when he turned the blanket around him. And he ran down the stairs. And no one was up in the kitchen. Where are you going, Shishi? I don't know where they're coming me to Manchester.
You went to school in Medic, Robin, didn't you?
I did.
And you made your communion, you told me.
And confirmation.
Confirmation. Was there big parties that time after a communion or a confirmation?
I came out of the school after the communion and confirmation, and there was no photographs or nothing. Straight up home.
Did you party at home? Or?
No party. Sitting up at the golf balls are now foot and turf.
Yeah.
That was my communion.
My God, different times, wasn't it?
But there was this there, the teacher, she'd always ask 3 of a Friday to have a poem for Monday. And she was down to the last 3. And she knew 2 might have a poem, but she knew that the other fellow was a fool. So she got in with them on anyway, and she called up the first fellow, have you a poem? I have, sissy. My name is Dan, and when I grow up to be a man, I hope to visit Egypt and Japan. Oh, lovely, she called up the next little girl. My name is Mary Grady, and when I grow up to be a lady, I hope to have a little baby. And she walked away, and said, the fool, what about me? So you've no poem, I have, sissy. My name is also Dan, and when I grow up to be a man, the hell with Egypt and Japan, but if Mary Grady wants her baby, I'm her very man. But there was another day, the inspector was coming to the school, and the teacher put all the smart fellas up in the front, you get me? And she put the fool back at the back to keep down, the way he would be asked to see. So the inspector said, sissy, if I had 12 potatoes, how would I divide them between 15 people? And none of the smart fellas could answer. And your man stood up, put up his hand. Oh, Jesus, said the teacher, what's he going to say? Mash them, sissy. So divide them equally, you see.
So what age were you when you left school?
12.
And were you doing a bit of farming?
I ran away.
Did you?
I did.
Where did you go to?
I ran up home. And I was afraid for to go home because there was 2 brothers at school, you see. And they said that I ran away. So I was over in Derridlin at about 7 o'clock looking at Tarney Banks. And there was an old half a cocky here. Well, I sleep here now tonight, say. And next thing Dunkel came over behind me. The boys were after telling me I ran away, you see. Come home, she said to me, you'll go down, you won't go down to him anymore. You'll come into the bog with me tomorrow, cutting turf. So yes, I was delighted.
That was the start
of your that was it.
That was the start of your working career?
That was the start of the working career then, and I went, my first job then was in the runaway in Shannon in 1958. They were there from everywhere. 3 men walked it from there.
Very good.
And stayed in the cement shed for a full week before the guy had a bob. And the boys would bring me in an old bit of Go up in the morning.
And how would you get out to Shannon that time?
I paid the car.
All
I
right.
paid £1 for the car. And the wages were £7 4 shillings.
Yeah. Well, 5.5 day a week.
It was a 6 day.
6
No, yeah, 5.5. It was a working day.
Half day of a Saturday.
Half day a Saturday.
Half day of a Saturday.
All right.